now I give a fuck less. What do I think of success? It sucks, too much stress. I guess I blew up quick. Just friends I grew up with see me as a preemie, but I'm not, and my nuts big. Don't know what the fuss is. My crib.
Blocked by Taft. Retrieved by Jackson. Hill steps inside the arc. Rims off, and Kendall has the rebound. Here comes Carl Krauser. He'll spot for a three. Got it. That's a gigantic run in it. On him, the Panthers will get the clock and the ball. Krauser steps away from Hill. Works his way to the baseline. Throws up a runner that goes. Well, if he gets going in the second half, that's certainly.
But he can't convert. But once again, they get it back. It's Krauser. And one. How about that?
Williams Page, one of the better athletes in the entire country. Excellent speed, excellent anticipation, great wingspan, gets the strip on Barrett, they fall asleep. And that was Krauser's look. Krauser, but he's strong. Great upper body strength in this young man.
Right over left, we the best. What's going on? Welcome everybody. Welcome to Respect My Journey. It's your host, Carl Kraus, Cruising King, King Krauser, aka that old black magic, baby. Let's get it, man. What's going on? To my people in the streets, yo. To my people everywhere else, hello, hi. Oh my goodness. Honestly, today was a good day, good positive day, time to reflect and a time to just, strategize, write some stuff down, pray about some stuff and just really realize what's important and figuring out what else you want to do in life. You know what I mean? It's just different time for everybody out in the world and everybody's trying to figure things out. And for a lot of people, it isn't easy because, sometimes people need help. Sometimes people don't want to ask for help. Sometimes people do, but they don't know how to go about it and a number of other things. But I am super happy that these young kids and these young fellas have a chance, and these young ladies, these young girls have a chance, and these older people too as well. Excuse me. That some people have a chance to play in some of these summer league tournaments. You get what I'm saying? That they have now, that some people created because somebody has watched somebody else, learn and teach and help somebody that were younger than them. Learn from somebody else so they can be able to teach somebody else that's younger and be able to put that good positive imprint on their life or leave a good impression in their life or just motivate them to become a better person and motivate them to want more in life, and also motivate them to want to put smiles on people's faces. Because when you playing these sports and you playing basketball per se, you are in every sport too as well, but your time is pretty much limited. You either have practice sometimes, but if you're playing in the summer tournaments, which I'm talking about, like Hoops in the Sun, like Rucker, like Dykeman, like Gersh, like Hunter College, like Marble Hill Classic, like every tournament that's popping right now in New York, West Fourth, everywhere. I'm just saying everywhere. Every tournament. All of you people are giving these kids and these other older people a chance to stay healthy, a chance to think positive, a chance to stay off of the streets, and a chance to be doing something productive. And it's a blessing. It's a great thing because a person like myself, I needed that. You know what I mean? I needed a place where I can focus my energy and I can focus my mind to doing something productive and working with other people and learning about teamwork, learning how to, communicate with other people from different areas of the world, learning how to appreciate when somebody else does well and how that feeling, how that feels. It's a great feeling. You know what I mean? To see somebody else do well on your team, and that carries over just to how you are as a person. You never want to be a total selfish person. You know, sometimes you do have to be selfish and think about yourself because it's your life. It's one God, one you. But you don't want to be selfish to the point where you're not recognizing anyone else's goals or talents or just way of being as a human being. These things are important in life when you're talking to people and when you're trying to understand where you stand in life. Where you should stand in life is you should always want to be competitive, but don't overdo it. You should always want to be a person that wants more. A person that strives to do better, but they never think about tearing anyone else down to build themselves back up. You don't want to be a person that creates false confidence. See, in these tournaments, you learn about all of this stuff because you can see different people with different characteristics, and some people might not have that confidence as some of the other kids or some of the other players. You get what I'm saying? And you can see that in a lot of people. Some people they lack the confidence. Some people lack the toughness. Some people lack the skill. It's something that somebody's lacking because we're not perfect. We aren't perfect. But with those different shortcomings, there's a way and there's another person that's ready to build you up. And having that person that's ready to build you up, it's a blessing. You know, having that person that you can depend on and later on build a relationship to call them brother or sister. Because we're all trying to be good people in this humane society, and we all trying to respect each other. And having those different basketball tournaments in New York City and around the whole world. I'm talking about from DC to New Orleans to Philly to everywhere, to Baltimore, you know, just all the way to Virginia, you know, everywhere, Alabama, you know what I mean? I'm talking about South Carolina, North Carolina, all of the tournaments, Chicago, you know what I mean? LA, everywhere. Everywhere on the West Coast, San Diego, you know, shout out to Dago. Oakland, everywhere, get me? Like, even overseas. Shout out to my peoples overseas, respect. Because y'all have those, and you know, I seen them in Puerto Rico and DR and different countries too. I seen it out there, Romania and different places. See, the basketball game is universal, man. It's become universal, and a lot of people, when you watch people play the game, sometimes you can see them laughing and smiling, and you can see them sharing the ball. You can see people working real hard, sweating, and learning how to become a better player. You can see them engaging with the coaches or the other teammates, and you can see them just appreciating what they're doing, working towards a goal, towards a championship, working towards a goal in their skill, working towards a goal in their mental, learning how to, you know, think the game, and why you're doing this for a purpose. And then you have these, like I said, these tournaments, and you get a chance to, after you just worked on everything in these hard gyms and these hot summer park days and these different environments, and you done put in the work with whoever you have to help you work and prepare for your tournament or your game or just task of life. You go hard, and then you get a chance to showcase your talent on these basketball courts and in these great tournaments in front of cameras. See, the thing is, you guys have a lot of media coverage. It's a lot of different media outlets that are ready to cover good basketball and street ball basketball. Coming up, it was a few. It was only a very select few that was doing that. So our exposure was limited, just like it was for rappers and everyone else trying to get exposure back then. And I used to play in Hoops in the Sun. To shout out to my peoples, the Cruz brothers and the family, RP Pops. Man, I used to play in Hoops in the Sun. So crazy. I told you, so hard till my sneakers felt like they was on fire. The hole I had at the bottom of my sneakers, these Jordans that I took my brother's old Jordans. Man, I tell you, to this day, I can never forget that feeling of how hot my feet were at the bottom. It was so hot, I had to double my socks. You know how you double flip a sock? I was playing like that against real talent. In 96, 97. You know, like 95 too. I was young. You know what I mean? Than playing unlimited. And I'm just saying, because of those times, I have these memories of playing with these grown men and sharing that camaraderie with them and going out there competing hard for them and going out there competing hard for yourself and for the team. It was a great thing to be a part of. A team is a great thing to be a part of. And when you learn to become a leader and you're staying safe and you're listening and you're growing, it's a great feeling. Keeping these kids and keeping these adults active, healthy, and safe is a big priority in life. And I want to show love and respect everybody that's running the tournament in the whole entire world. I want to respect everybody, take this time out to respect everybody that's giving these people exposure and that's giving them a safe place to play basketball and showcase their talent and just enjoy playing the game with their brothers and sisters that they love and care about, and some that they're going to meet and new acquaintances that they're going to build new relationships with. I just want to tell you, it was street ball basketball and just playing basketball in the winter and summertime and having these gyms and tournaments to go to, it really helped me work on my game, and it really exposed me to a lot of different cool people in the world, good people in the world, from coaches to players, to referees, to scorekeepers, from trains and truck and bus drivers to everybody in the world, because I feel that we need everybody in the world to make this world spin in the correct way. And the correct way is being a good person, not settling, not being a material or money-hungry person, a person that shows respect and appreciates people, a person that does, a person that really does appreciate the meaning of life. Your life isn't to be taken for granted, and your life isn't to be shared with another person that doesn't appreciate your life and understand that you have your soul and your life to protect and take care of. See, you're responsible for yourself and your family and loved ones. Don't abuse this life, or else that negative will abuse you. And that negative karma is contagious as well as the positive. So make smart choices, good decisions, listen to people, listen to the good people that care about you, and appreciate the time that you have breathing. Appreciate the time that you have walking amongst this earth healthy. Appreciate the time that you have to be alive and your eyes are open, regardless of the circumstances. Sometimes it's harder than others. Some days it's way harder than others, but just believe that it's going to get better and believe in a better tomorrow. It's Blue Vibes, man. It's Right Over Left. We the best. Believe love unites everyone and everything. Till next time, baby. It's that old black magic. Euro.
Lawrence's three is too strong. Gray had it, knocked away, tap, pulls it out of the air. Krauser spiked it on the way, speared it rather as he brought it down. Oh, nice pass to Troutman, has that soft touch around the basket. A nice pass by Krauser. He was the star of that possession. Speared the rebound loose, and then threw a 45-foot pass with an easy finish. And now, pretty much, Pittsburgh firmly in control. Games have been. There's the contested rebound. Krauser with a little repeating. It's the beauty of this league. Just put blocked by Taft. Retrieved by Jackson. Hill steps inside the arc. Rims off, and Kendall has the rebound. Here comes Carl Krauser. He'll spot for a three. Got it. That's a gigantic run in this game. 5 unanswered.
Hip injury as well. Here's a guy at the free throw line that guaranteed you the victory.
Yeah, hasn't missed that line either. He's performed. He's backed it up. Second half, he has backed it up.
Open up doors, you gotta have keys. The plate I eat off, I prepared for myself. Ain't ask for no help. One for your brother, what you always want for yourself. It's just